Hey Jared, hope you're having a good night. Just making sure that everything is going good behind the scenes. Was recording a bit today and had audio issues. How's everything sounding right now? And let's first send out this. Okay, looks like the delay isn't too bad on my end. Yeah, I am very much taking advantage of the fact that Wugs is incapacitated right now. Awesome. That is good to hear. Now, what all is new on your end, my good sir? I just need to remember where the blazes we are in the house. Okay. 61, 4 deaths. Yeah, no, we'll... What, 36 here, 25... Okay, let's start at the museum as a warm-up. Actually, no. Start with the tower. That'll be our go-to. We start at the tower, use that to gain additional life. And congratulations to your cat, Sir Jared. What, pray tell, is the name of such a glorious creature? Alright, in Spoonie's Discord. Fuck it, I will take the moment to go here. Pets. Download the JPEG. I am really hoping that you're not sending me a virus. That is a damn cute cat. That is a damn fine cat, I will say. And Wallet is a wonderful name for a feline of any sort.
She's waiting for you.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Still gonna accuse you of sending me a virus, though. A very cute and snuggly virus, but a virus nonetheless. How the blazes did I get from... what? 36 deaths all the way up to... what did I have? Like 60-something? I forgot to move the controller. Nice, yeah, I've been wanting to try and get a new phone just because I use it a lot for just like recording stuff when I'm skiing. I essentially just strap it to my chest and use it as a whatchamacallit, a GoPro. But shit is so expensive these days. And I think I realized how I managed to get all of those deaths. Oh, nice. Yeah, mine is currently I want to say like 2019 or so. So I've definitely hit the point where it would be prudent of me to shell out the cash for a new one. I just haven't gotten around to it.
The Guardians. This made-up order who kept for themselves what belongs to the people. The truth all...
Yeah, no, you don't get to do that bullshittery to me, miss. Yeah, right, normal series of questions. What have you had for dinner today? Gotta get some vein of conversation rolling, and nothing like food to unify people, even if I don't understand how you guys managed to get whatchamacallit, vegan cheese. I know you didn't send that, but I don't understand how it works. Oh, nice. Yeah, that internet is a really screwy thing. I'm still kind of on a plan that I had for work, which has been really nice, but it's not a amazing plan, if I'm being frank. Oh, nice. I do love me a good boneless wing. Don't get them nearly as much as I would like, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And right now, that is make sure that that person does not pick up the knife. Cool. There we go. Get him out. Hey, Bite. I hope you are having a damn good time. I am doing my usual of leeching off of someone else's not streaming. Do hope that Wugs voice crack. Do hope that Wugs feels better soon. I am not shocked that the vacation took it out of him.
To each crime, its punishment, and to each punishment, its weapon.
Didn't read Crime and Punishment. It's not a wonderful... I'm sure it's a wonderful book, I just haven't read it.
He should have done better.
Yep, get the counter in, knock him down. Yeah, main thing we're doing right now is just trying to build up some age, because that's an issue I was gonna have coming up, because we were on 4 deaths per run, and with the 4 deaths we were also 65. So we would have had about 3 lives left. And hey, I'm glad to hear that you are at least doing okay.
Come on, wake up!
Yeah, this is the end of the pacifist run, I say as I beat a woman into the wall. But hey, we're all pacifisting in our own different ways or something, right? Bloody hell, it is way too hot already. Okay, so don't jump down cliffs. That's my bit of sage advice. Oh, if we just jump down all the way, does that
For whom does the bell
automatically skip?
You want revenge.
Exactly. I am
And to
passing on the
restore that
fist.
which once was.
I'm using a knife
But that
instead.
suffering, it was for something. Yours, mine, even Yang's. We did
Yeah,
something for the people
lady.
we share. You want to erase it all?
Yes, please.
The bell
I
tolls
wonder
for
if
you.
when we're at the top,
The
we can just
Guardian's
jump
legacy.
all the way down and only
accept
gather
your
one death
sentence.
from that. Where's my staff? God damn it, I brought a staff in here. Where is it?
Something wrong?
Yeah, the issue is I am not fighting as well as I probably should. That's the issue, lady. But yeah, after this, gonna be getting a bunch of stuff together for our Metal Gear Marathon. From Metal Gear 1 all the way to the Phantom Pain. Still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the stuff of like acid and acid and portable ops, but did I not mention that, Jared? Apologies. I do appreciate a good bit of left and righting. Oh, guys, I think I found my staff. Well, I found my staff and then died. Good news is we found a shortcut all the way to the bottom, which we can easily take next time.
Your father would have been proud.
There we go. Swing into the next phase. The good news is this isn't the tower, so I can more or less split my focus more efficiently, I say, as I get absolutely mollywomped. It's not the it is the tower. It's not the museum. That level is one that I cannot fully wrap my head around her first phase.
You selfish quest for vengeance.
Cool. Fucking hell. Yeah, gather what we can. Come on. Close the distance, do an eye strike, keep up the pressure. Fucking hell. Okay, this isn't a bad start to the fight. We're just in for a rough go of things because I haven't played the game in a while. That is the excuse I'm gonna use.
Shall destroy you. You selfish quest for vengeance.
Cool. Close again with that. Come on. Give me something to play with, miss. Yeah, but considering I do not have a PSP or a capture setup, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do an emulator, cause I don't want to skip them, cause you know that kind of defeats the point of a marathon. Cool, so that's a massive chunk of our health. Lovely, this run is completely moot.
I'll destroy you, you selfish quest for vengeance.
Yep, no, we spare you. And we're gonna have to redo the level. Man, I'll see this through to the end just so we can get whatever upgrade is available, but we're gonna have to redo this run. Yeah, I might reach out to you, Bite, see if I can get some help with how to set up an emulator, because I am pretty much illiterate when it comes to working a PC. And like, I'm sure I could find a Reddit post. Actually, I'll look for a Reddit thread to figure out how to set up an emulator. And then go from there. There we go. Permanently unlock hook intercept. Duck and chasing strike we're gonna have to get by going back to a previous level. Alright, that was our little warm-up run. That was in no way a good quality run. Gonna have to probably look up where some of the other keys are, because I do not know where the blazes they are.
Welcome, sir. She's waiting for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember where exactly, because Portable Ops comes, it's what, right after, I want to say 3? Damn it. We're restarting the hideout. That was a piss poor performance. But yeah, I'm trying to remember where 3 is. Hell, even where Acid is in the timeline, because I know Acid is like its own separate thing. I'm just not sure how separate it is.
She's waiting for you.
Release order, I think. Actually, it could be interesting to do story. Just because, what, that would involve going 3 Portable Ops. V. Because Kojima told us it's Metal Gear Solid V, not 5. Yeah, 5. And then we go directly into Metal Gear 2. Yeah, my knowledge of the Metal Gear timeline does not fully extend to all of the little intricacies of the pseudo-canon games, let alone the non-canon ones. Yeah, I feel like probably gonna do it release order. But that is subject to change right now until I make a graphic similar to yours that gives a very clear outline of which order I'm running.
The Guardians. This made-up order who kept for themselves what belonged.
Yeah, shit sucks, lady. Consider not beating the piss out of people.
Are those your best moves? Put that.
Yeah, one thing I will say is we are definitely including Revengeance in the list. It's just, you know, again, a matter of figuring out where exactly to throw that one. Let's throw weapon proficiency on. Can I... No, I can't. Hey, well, a Google spreadsheet is a pretty good graphic to have. Gets the point across exactly how you need it to be. Take you out of the fight as soon as possible.
Are those your best moves?
There we go. Get that done, get the extra HP, and die. Bloody hell.
Haven't you had enough?
Somehow I haven't.
What's the matter?
Cool. I'm not in top form. Might take me a little bit to get there. But by Jove, we're gonna get there.
To each crime, its punishment, and to each punishment, its weapon.
Yeah, the way I fit punishment here is to kick shit at you until I decide it's solved. Fucking hell. I'm not doing great, if you guys can't tell.
Get up! I'm ready.
And the issue is Yang takes enough focus. My controller dropped off the edge. Yang takes enough focus and health that I am not confident in my ability to beat him on limited supplies. Let's get the staff anyway. Cowabunga. Water is such a nice drink. Where the blazes do you guys come from? There we go. Build as much level score as we can. Again, so what's the deal with you, you know, blackguards? Or blackguard, I think is the correct term. Okay, cool. So we're getting some textures going funky. That's a wonderful sign. It's, you know, something about that liquid, it just really gets to you. And I always thought it was 3 days. You know, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. Like, there's a whole, thing. Is it? I'm spacing on like the full memorization thing, but it's important to drink. And around. You know what, Bite? That's a brilliant idea. I'll see exactly how long I can go without water. Maybe I'll get in like a Penguin Zero video, you know, like this water situation is crazy. And then, you know, he gets to call me all sorts of rude but hilarious words, and I need to stop talking while I'm trying to fight, because clearly I'm not up to multitasking.
I'll crush you all over it.
Was trying to save up, but I'll strong sweep my way through this. Now on to phase 2. How old am I? Fucking hell. Christ. Exactly. stream ends when I am forced to take a drink of water because I am not in good health. Face smash. Come on. I would not complain about 47 as a starting age. God. How to work with the full flow. Because that always gets to me.
I'll destroy you, you selfish quest for vengeance.
There we go. Eye strike.
A wasted opportunity.
Yeah, once I have to stop locking in, I will take a look at that. But I saw something like week without sleep, and I think that might be the correct one I was thinking of. Fucking hell. 56.
I'll destroy you.
Okay, I don't know where I got week without sleep, but yeah, day without hot water, week without sleep, week without shelter, month without food. Yeah, no, I don't think that's correct, but I think it sets you on the right path. Once you get to that level, I think it's generally for the best if you start really looking for the required thing. Yeah, what, it's like trying to remember, like 72 hours once your body like starts actively fighting you about the lack of sleep, I think. But yeah, there's that copy pasta or whatever about the Russian sleep experiment that I think had something similar of like a week without sleep, and they started like chewing their own faces off or whatever. Yeah, as it turns out, apparently humans, while we're really good at staying alive, are also surprisingly fragile. Cool. Grab that health while we can. Again, just keep up the pressure. We're not at full health, but it's good. Yeah, that's the annoying thing about those, like, it's not a mnemonic device, but something similar. There is enough variability in stuff that you can't just treat it as a hard and fast rule. Because out here, I mean, you can obviously find shelter in, like, the crags and stuff.
This made-up order who kept for themselves what belonged to the people.
Oh yeah, there's obviously the factoid of we are one of 2 species on the planet that designs the environment to suit our needs and not going to, environments that specifically suit us, or at least we can.
Are you nervous?
Fucking hell. Yeah, no, death by exposure is a massive thing when it comes to, like, search and rescue. I haven't done any major, you know, mountain search and rescue ops, but it's something I want to do at least at some point in my life, but just haven't gotten around to. The other species is the beaver. They are the only species on the planet that will mold the environment to suit their needs, creating a ecosystem that is more suitable to them. Yeah, so fun little factoid. We're just big hairless beavers. Though, granted, I do know a few people where the hairless part might come into question. I mean, there's obviously, again with them, like the little tidbit of, like, if they hear the sound of running water, like, they, like, biologically sort of have to fix the issue of there being running water, otherwise they will start to go insane. The way they tested that was essentially in the enclosure that they were in, or not enclosure, but the area that they were studying the beaver population. They specifically put like a speaker playing the sound of running water to see how they would react. And, you know, after going insane trying to find it, they eventually figured out the noise was coming from the speaker. And boom, the noise stopped happening because it was so clogged in mud and shit.
To each crime, its punishment, and to each punishment, its weapon. Come on, wake up!
I have not, Jared. And you don't know that, Bite. You don't physically have to make a dam anytime someone, you know, starts having any,
You should have stayed down.
you know, any bit of running water. Nice. Yeah, beavers are really cool creatures. In college, part of how my dad ended up working with his undergrad project was by doing studies in beaver ponds. You know, like water samples, ecology surveys, stuff like that. And he would be out in the, you know, woods and lakes in a canoe by himself for like a few months at a time, or not a few months, but each bit was a full month, and you know, he'd come back about every 2 weeks. Exactly, Bite. The dam prevented any and all water from getting down the hallway. Just don't quibble over the details of that.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Yeah, no, it is so cool to hear about. I don't have a
Target located.
particular overwhelming interest to go into the wildlife conservation area as a major degree, but I've helped him out a bunch with like banding ducks and mourning doves. Got to help him do some like sandhill crane stuff, which was so cool to just be able to go out and see everything out there. But yeah, it is such a awesome thing that people feel, you know, so, you know, they want to go and do that. I just don't have the same immediate thing of making that my entire life. I definitely help out with, you know, whatever surveys and stuff I can. I mean, in part because it's a really good chance for me to help out with my dad and, you know, engage with him more. But I could not do that as a job. Yeah, sandhill cranes are so cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, they are such cool creatures to be around. Yeah, the main area we went for it was the San Luis Valley in southern Colorado, right near the Sand Dunes National Park. Have yet to go to the national park, even though I've, you know, been down at the sand dunes or down in the San Luis Valley more times than, you know, I can count on my hands. Oh, nice. What? Okay, use each focus attack at least once. What variety of pelican do you have up there? Is it the brown pelicans or the white ones? It's been a while since I actually did any bird shit up in Wisconsin. Because white pelicans are sort of the everywhere ones. There's a decent brown pelican population in Yellowstone. Like I said, I am drawing a blank on the... What? Okay, in that case, they're probably the white ones. The brown pelicans are fairly obvious if they're brown pelican. Yeah, what's that saying? A miraculous bird the pelican is, whose bill can hold more than his belly can. They also have a fascinating habit of trying to eat literally everything that can, you know, even maybe fit inside of their bill. Yeah, pelicans are fascinating birds. And yeah, hey, Canada geese are in of themselves pretty interesting creatures. So what we're gonna deal with mid-60s most likely. I love the sound of loons so much. They are such fun birds with their red eyes. You know what? fuck it. We already spared her, so I think we'll be fine on that front. Yeah, I know, the Great Lakes are so cool, and the Northwoods area is, and Boundary Waters is really cool as well. And as far as I'm aware, there is no sizable brown bear population near the Great Lakes, at least that I'm aware of. 54. We're gonna have to run it again. I want this to get under 50 before we head out of the tower. Yeah, the Great Lakes area has some of the best fishing, specifically the Boundary Waters area, so not technically the Great Lakes, though the Great Lakes also do have amazing fishing. But it is some of the best fishing up there in the Boundary Waters. Though I will say, Black Canyon of the Gunnison has some really good trout fishing, even if the hike is fucking brutal. Oh, I bet walleye are so fun to catch.
Engaging the target.
It's mainly trout over here, which, you know, trout is all right to fish, but it's nothing is quite the same as, like, you know, walleye and then like a proper fish fry after that. And I'll definitely want to try and make my way back up there at some point. My folks have a place up in the UP, and been meaning to try and spend like a week or so up there, just,
The Guardians.
you know, fishing,
This made
maybe
up
deer
order who
season.
kept for themselves what belongs to the people.
But hey, if you got walleye, you just gotta go for the fish fry.
No way.
Oh yeah, they are so good. Way we normally had them when I spent some time up there is, so you got your walleye, you get a piece of rye bread, you know, nice and buttered, French fries, you know, as you do, salt, and then like a Leinenkugels. If you can get like one of the plain Leinenkugels, you know, not like a summer shandy or whatever they do, that is optimal. Oh yeah, I bet Ontario has some decent stuff if you know where to look. I just don't know anything about that area when it comes to actually fishing.
Found the target.
Hey, I am glad to get you hungry, and hopefully not too hungry, because while I a replacement for the nacho buff could be worthwhile. Don't think we need one just yet. Cool. I heard something downstairs, which as soon as I finish this room, I'll have to go take care of, but... same, Jared. I might know what that is, but not off the top of my head. But yeah, as soon as I deal with this folk, I'm gonna have to run downstairs and figure out what that noise was. It's a concerning noise, but not a drop everything right now noise. Right, give me like 5 minutes to run downstairs and figure out what's going on. In the meantime, have a lion. Right, the sound was the dumbass cat knocking something over and having a mild freak out. That's exactly what I expected it was, but that, you know, unfortunately, it's a dumbass cat knocking something over. He has promptly been banished to the outside.
To each crime, its punishment, and to each punishment, its weapon.
Damn, not enough focus. Yeah,
the only person guilty
yeah,
of the
you're...
crime is you.
Have you ever considered that you might be the guilty party here?
Come on, wake up!
Counter that. Fucking hell. Our goal is under 50.
You impress me.
There we go. Strong sweep, get her down on the ground. There we go. Cool. Audio levels are still good. That's what I like to see. Anything else catching my eye that I need to touch on immediately? Does not appear to be so. That is very good news. You know, while we're waiting for a moment, what does the board look like? We're missing a key. Okay, if we want, we can take a short little break to find out what a supper club is. By supper club, SUP club, or supper as in dinner. And flick it our way, Jared. For us, SUP is stand-up paddleboard, which can be a really fun thing to do, but also attracts some really funky people. And, like...
Don't move.
Yeah.
All freak away.
Oh. He's dead. Let me double check. Moderation activity. Yeah, no, it looks like, at least for me, the link got obliterated. Not at all surprising, but unfortunate.
Target located.
Right, and down. What can I spend this on? Fuck it. Full focus bar. We are briefly touching on them as a topic, I believe. Block, go down, vertical strike. Cool. After this attempt, we will give it a quick look-see and figure out what's for supper. That reminds me, I need to figure out what I'm gonna have for supper. Cool. Fill up. Yeah, let me fill up my focus bar a little more, miss. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, get some space. Repeat your pattern. Not miss. You ruined the pattern, miss. Oh, lovely. I will admit, I really do love, like, that small-town gossip. And by small town, I mean anywhere that isn't me and a major city. So if you are more than willing to provide conversation topics, I would be more than willing to hear you know, just exactly how you managed to invoke the ire
You must
of...
submit.
Okay, I will admit, at least for right now, my mind is still going up to the stand-up paddleboard club, which I know is not what you're talking about, but given my location in life, that is what that word means to me. How to work that full swing combo. Damn, that is a bothersome combo to try and work with. At least we're 40. Yeah, miss, it appears to be. Cool. Eye strike, keep up the pressure. Fucking hell. 40s now. We're not in the high 40s, which is good.
Selfish quest for vengeance.
I'm sorry, Jared. I saw you send something. I'll respond to that as soon as I can. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, those clubs can either be the most inviting thing you will ever feel in your life, or it will be the tightest high school clique you have ever experienced. And there is no in between, unfortunately. Humans are funky creatures. Permanently unlocked Duck Strike. Nice. Chasing Strike will probably be the next one we level. Cool. We are making progress. Right. Sanctuary. This will be interesting to see how we rock with. Okay, so what we want to do here, we are going to be doing a lot of parries. Right, lots of parries, we got this.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
He can't keep up.
There we go. Ooh.
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
Yep. Yeah, no, those...
Miles begins with a single.
those groups are some of the, like I said, they can be either some of the greatest or the most cliquey crowds you will ever deal with.
I pity you.
Yeah, no, that's about my experience as well, Jared. It's, you know, same as everywhere, but definitely more holdouts of older generations. Fucking hell. Well, if nothing else, we can get ourselves the chasing strikes. And I'm gonna cut that dude's thigh open. There we go, get her. Out of very legitimate curiosity, how's the weather for you guys? Because for us, it has been dry as hell, and unfortunately, very hot. We've got minimal snow coverage, which may shock you all, kinda sucks. There we go, counter. Yeah, heard from some of my folks up there that Wisconsin and Great Lakes area has been getting absolutely pummeled when it comes to heat and, or not humidity, but, or not heat, but the just general humidity and snow. What do we want to get? Max posture. Cool, so we're currently 43, 0 deaths. Alright, Yang. Let's go get him. And I will say, thank goodness Spoonie isn't here, because otherwise he might have to watch a bird get
Time has
crushed.
passed since the days I trained you. We were
Oh, wow. That is
at least
impressive.
that's what I believed. But then, during my darkest days, her father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out.
Oh right,
abandoned us.
we have to figure out
What would you do? to
why
save the people
exactly
Wouldn't you
this
cross every
dude
line,
has just said,
break every rule?
I saved millions by killing your father.
Wouldn't you challenge death itself?
Dude, I might challenge death itself, but you are weird as shit.
You want
You know,
revenge, little brother?
you are being weird as shit. And also, are we actually related? What's...
Show me.
What's the deal with this?
Come on. This is a dangerous game you're playing with me. Do better. Try harder.
Cool, we need to try and keep ourselves from being backed into a corner. Yeah, it is such a silly trick. Any street magician worth a damn can pull that one.
Do better. Try harder. 8 years. Come on.
Okay, first death. I will apologize, I am probably not gonna be responding to chat a lot during this segment.
That's
I am locking in.
after 8 years of training.
Come on. Keep up the parry.
Come on. Try harder.
Hopefully, by locking in, you guys will get a better performance.
Try harder.
And we're getting at least one more death in this.
Try harder. Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Cool, he got that off. We're gonna get another death up here.
Come on.
I hate to break it to you, man. It's been more than 8 years since I started this quest of revenge. Okay, we're still sub 50. Ah, come on, Yang. I haven't even reached 50 yet. My body hasn't given up yet. Into the fight reel. Right,
the
we've
end,
got this.
You're still that same child, I mean. Helpless. Like the night I killed your father. You're here, in front of me, only because of this bandit.
That may be the
What
case.
if I take it from you? Will you fear death once again?
Who knows?
You sound like a fright one to me.
I don't know. I do not know, Jared. It's one of life's great mysteries. Come on. Nope. You're supposed to give me room to counter.
Waste of your time. That SIFU didn't teach you this one.
He apparently did not. Okay, still under 50.
Your reliance on your gift will be your downfall.
Yeah,
Your father didn't teach you this.
come on, give me the staff. I need the additional posture it gives. Okay. Take a quick break. We know what to do. We know to parry. What abilities do we have? Not useful. A little useful, but not entirely. Hopefully don't have to use it. Not useful here. No. Not useful. Maybe. Dodge towards just after a hit. Interesting. I think our go-to move here might be try and get him with a trip.
Try again. Try harder.
Yep. There we go. Get that.
This is pathetic.
Fucking hell. No, it really is pathetic, Yang.
Honestly, it's so long since taking fun.
Dude, you cannot just drop something like that and give no explanation. You gotta give me something to work on beyond I have saved lives, well, you know, killing your loved ones.
You're pathetic.
That may be the case, but you're still fighting me, man. Okay. We've got this. Bite, Jared, whoever else is here. We've got this. Might be in a death or two, but we've got this.
Don't insult me by trying to spare me.
No, I'm gonna spare you, dude. I hate to break it to you, but I'm trying to be a good person and all that. We got 2 more attempts. Come on. And spare. Cool, we have grabbed that. He has grabbed that, and...
Please. Stay with me.
And? What do we got?
Sifu's lineage ends here. With your death.
Maybe. Bite, I see your message out of the corner of my eye. It appears that we have little bit left. I'm not sure what all is left here. But we got a little bit left. Come on. Come on. What do you got here? I'll give you 2 more chances. Do we... I think we have to do this. Okay. So I spared him unnecessarily 2 times over.
This is
And? Did we do it? Let's go. I finished my water. I can't even give a celebratory drink. Where are we? What's going on here? Legendary Talisman of Wing Shung, I think. This is really fucking cool. Seeing this area in this art style. God, this is awesome. Holy shit. Shit, what's that mountain range in northern China? I'm drawing a blank on it right now, but you guys know the one I'm talking about, right? The one in like the north left of the map, like northwest. I need to stop using relative directions. God, this is so cool. What do we have here? There's a dragon. Why do we have a dragon here? That's not the Himalayas. I'll have to look it up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we fucking did it. It's not the Kulun. Damn, we managed to do it. The Huangshan mountain range, Yellow Mountain, I believe. Yeah, it's got like the sort of peaks that we saw, you know. Let me check that one that you just sent. Jared, because that might be one of the ones I'm talking about. Yeah, that's pretty similar to the one I'm talking about, with like the really towering peaks that, you know, are constantly surrounded by clouds and shit. So cool. At JD's and Lenelman, we have fucking done it. I was not expecting us to... Well, let's be honest, I was not expecting us to get Yang done in the very first time we went with him. Really, I'm not surprised by that, Jared. It's definitely on the list of places I want to visit, because right now, only place outside of the US I've been to, take a shot, everyone, I'm gonna mention it again, was Mongolia for like 2 weeks, which was fun as hell. Really reminded me of Colorado, which was fascinating because I realized, shit, I just paid a $2,000 airplane ticket to, you know, end up right back where I started, except I can't read any of the fucking signs. But yeah, no, that is definitely an area in China that I really want to go and visit. Just because it's... I like mountains. I really like mountains, and it's cool to see, you know, all the varieties of mountains that are available to go see. Nice, yeah, I mentioned it last stream, but only place I've really gone that's tropical is the St. John area for Boy Scouts. And yeah, no, traveling is great, but it's also expensive, and it's a mild pain in the ass when you have any pets that need to be taken care of. 'Cause, yeah, you can't really just, you know, drop them off somewhere like a car and then go someplace else. Well, something that I was thinking of doing... Oh, nice, yeah, if I do want to go anywhere in Mexico, it would be like someplace where there's a lot of like the Aztec and Mayan ruins, or like the Olmec stuff. As you are aware of this bite, because you correct me every time I get something wrong, which I really appreciate. I do not like being wrong. You know, please always correct me. But, I love history and everything to do with it, so being able to go somewhere would be so cool. Chichen Itza is a place I do really want to go and visit. That was a unit that we had a lot of units for in middle school. We had a Central America unit like every year. Oh, what do we got here?
SIFU.
And what's going on here? Oh, nice. There's actually a place near me that serves pretty decent chicken pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, we have fucking done it. Yeah, main thing I want to try and do now is go over and finish out the board. Because I don't think it will take that long if I have a guide. Do want to see what outfits we got from sparing Yang's life. Okay, so we've got that. And let's put on the Wude outfit and take a look at the board. Yang's tree above, 2 tombs, 2 lost souls. He who has Kung Fu and Wude makes the other know he can break him. Right, so we've finished the squats. Then we've got the club. Let me pull up the club. What do we got? So we are currently missing... Okay. That one, which is labeled as number 4. Ah. That's why we don't have number 4. Well, I think we found out why I don't have a lot of the stuff that would be required. I've just been punching people. What's the one we're missing? 11. Oh. Yeah, no, figured out why exactly I'm missing all this stuff I am. It's, because as soon as I meet people, I just punch them in the face. So we need to go behind the sound booth, talk to the bartender, and then we can get a flash drive by... Okay. That requires us to do something else in the tower. Okay. We know exactly what we need to do here. But yeah,
Forget about it. If you're not on the
turns
list,
out
you're not
talking
getting
is good.
Back off now.
Yeah, see, I'm being very non-violent here. Hey, dude.
Yeah? What do you want?
Yeah, Sean.
Where can I find him?
Guys, we got a problem here.
Hey, dudes. Keep it nice and steady.
Please don't hit me.
Yeah,
Where is Sean?
yep, what do you got?
He's with the fighters for the burning. Only Sean's disciples have passes to get inside.
We'll see about that.
Lovely. Well, how's the board look after this? Cool, we got that. Now we need to get those two. Number 12. Right before the speak to the disciple right before the trials, ask about the trials. And then, 11, we do that by getting into the sound booth. Cool. So we need to run this level the long way, I think. Cool. Since we're talking about ruins, you know, found in the US and surrounding countries, a few summers ago went to Aztec Ruins National Monument in Farmington, New Mexico. Really cool place, and despite the name of it, it has nothing to do with the Aztecs, because, you know, it is right near the Four Corners area, and as far as I'm aware, the Aztecs never fully got all the way up there. But yeah, really cool. It's a sort of trade city that got built up over time. And just really cool area to go and visit. Yeah, it's got one of those fascinating want to call it like holdout names, or yeah, fascinating holdout names that, you know, they're only still called that because back when we had a more limited understanding of cultures and all that, you know, we ended up assuming that all ruins in that part of the world were from the Aztec Empire. When, no, in reality, like you said, as far as they want us to know, the Aztecs never made it out that way. At least not that far. Where's the sound booth? Is this where you get to the sound booth? Hey, fellas, you seen the sound booth?
Who's this?
Exactly. They're controlling everything. You're worried about the, you know, lizard ethno-state? You really should be worrying about the Aztec ethno-state.
Come on, wake up!
Why do you think they wanted the world to end in 2006? Or, what, it was 2012? Would have put their whole plan into motion. But, you know, Desmond Miles had to ruin it when he discovered the precursor site. And everything just went to pot from there. Strong sweep. Oh, really? Did you get censored for that? That is absolutely amazing, Bite. The fucking Aztecs are censoring my YouTube chat. Let it henceforth be known that I have been made an enemy of the Aztec state. And, and let it be known that the Huitolatani shall forever be an enemy of my chat and should be hunted down upon immediate sight. I'm on to you, Moctezuma II. I know exactly what you're doing in Tenochtitlan. I know exactly what you're trying to do to us. Where do I need to go? Tech guy. Enter the sound booth. How do I enter the sound booth? Well, they don't scare me. You know, if they want me, they'll have to come and get me. Where the fuck do I get over there? Okay, it looks like I go around back. Okay, I need to get through there, it looks like. Is this it?
I can't anymore.
Do any of you guys know where?
Leave me alone. I have to train.
You know what, Bite? I'm gonna see if I can pull that up right now. I want to know what YouTube AI says about us, and why is the first thing I see a Penguin Zero video about, quote, the raccoon situation is crazy. Come on, AI chat, what do you have for us? Also, why does it say I'm playing GTA San Andreas? That's wrong. Let me try and fix that real quick. Yeah, SIFU. We're playing SIFU, not GTA San Andreas. If somebody would be willing to leave and join real quick to figure out what exactly YouTube AI has to say about us, that would be wonderful. Ah, damn, nothing. Well, I unfortunately am not shocked, but I do wish that we, you know, could get a summary. Trials.
What are they? Agility, dexterity, endurance.
Maybe. Wonderful. Can I go through? Through these halls. Did the board acknowledge it? Yes, it did. Cool. We just need to figure out how the fuck to get into the sound booth. Nope, I will say, I am closer to unlocking that feature than I have ever been. For some reason, the algorithm really liked my Cyberpunk 2020 video and pushed the shit out of it. I'm not complaining. I was really happy with, you know, how the video turned out, but I was not expecting it to be, you know, a Cyberpunk 2020 video that, you know, would make me have a mild explosion in viewership. There we go.
The winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
Explosive delay.
How many
Trials.
do I have left before meeting Sean?
What do we got?
2 more challenges lay ahead. Dexterity and endurance.
I mean, exactly. If you need an AI to figure out a chat of, you know, 2 people that are talking, you know, plus, you know, whoever else is lurking and I can't see, I fear the internet might not be for you.
Pick up your weapon.
Hey, miss.
You look like you can fight. Show me.
Please don't. I'm scared.
Damn your flesh.
And there we go. Absolutely mollywomp ya. Gonna have to go back and reset, I think, just to gain the... whatchamacallit. The sound booth, because I think we're beyond needing a sound booth right now. What we need is a fucking fire department.
End of the road for you.
Are you fast enough?
Let's find out. Might not be fast enough, but, hey, there we go. We finally managed to use that ability as it was intended. Let's fucking go. Getting the high score on that short run? Hot damn. What do we want to buy here? Chasing strikes, because that's the closest to being fully unlocked. Now we go back and get that because it is the lowest age bracket. Strong sweep. Keep it up. Strong sweep again. This is probably one of my favorite things about going back to early fights in games like these, because the skill just keeps up with the abilities, you know. What makes you better is yourself getting better, not the actual abilities your character has, though those most certainly help. Cool, on to phase 2.
You're almost as good as Yang. I thought he was unchallenged at that old bastard's school.
I got better.
Have you not figured it out?
Strong sweep again, just keep him down. Come on, get close. Strong sweep again. Keep it up. Strong sweep again. Just keep this up. Yeah, no, this was a boss I was stuck on for quite a while. Admittedly, not as much as Miss whatchamacallit, Miss Three-Piece Staff, who is an absolute fucking pain in the ass. But there was still an area that was it was a noob trap for me. There we go, get the counter in. Yeah, no, we'll kill you. I have no desire to go all the way and do a non-lethal run again when it just throws an additional step, which it's really fun to have, just not the one I feel like doing right now. Especially when we need to go back and enter the sound booth. Ah. Apparently, I need to get to the tower first. I need to get to the tower first, it seems. Interesting. What is it? That connects to that. 7. What am I missing in... What am I missing in one of the previous areas? Cool. Fully unlock Chasing Strike. That's good. Get Raining Strike for the shits and gigs as well. Photo and area right below the matches. 16. Acquired by inspecting the strange mask woman with club code. Was looking at, okay. And then 14, artist residence store. How the blazes do I get behind that? 13, that connects back to, god damn it, the tower. Hey Spoonie, we are finishing up some of our final bits and bobs. I hope that you are having a wonderful time, Spoonie, because I would say that we are as well. Actually, we can do 11, and then if I add another layer into this... Actually, no, that's probably going to add more issues for me. I need the hacker key. Where the blazes do I get the hacker key? Oh shoot, I am so sorry to hear that, Spoonie. What do you think you caught? What do you think you caught this time? And also, did you catch it from Wugs? What am I missing here? Ooh. Phlegm is not good to have, in my opinion. Okay, hacker key is found at the club. Acquired by speaking with the tech guy after acquiring Jin Fang's computer in the tower. Okay. The tower. Where do I get her computer? Right on. Well, this is gonna bother the shit out of me. And I wish you a speedy recovery. Especially since you just, you know, finally figured out the whole moving shit. Rest well, Spoonie. Have a good rest of the night. And, yeah. Talk when we talk.
Welcome, sir. She's waiting for you.
Cool. Get you out of commission. Cool. No, X, build that health back up. You know, we are locked in right now, so apologize if any messages get missed. I am doing my best. Yeah, fuck off, Captain America.
Weakling.
Okay, there we go. Managed to get this taken care of. And there we go. More XP gained. Double check any items I have not grabbed. Hey. Don't forget about the funny little sash he has as well. This dude is making an absolute fashion statement.
Come closer, so I can get a better look at it.
Hello, ma'am.
Look at your face. Not even a scar.
No?
Your family is certainly full of mystery.
Yeah, that seems to be
I'm
the
certain
case.
Yang would be thrilled to see you again.
Is that why he tried to kill me?
Unfortunately, I don't think you'll have that opportunity.
Take him out.
Not so tough after all.
If you're gonna throw a knife, make sure the direction in front of you is clear. I mean, come on. That's basic knife throwing etiquette.
Insane.
I will grab the knife that you threw, though. You know, honestly, I am greatly impressed by that woman right there. Fighting in a skirt like that? Seriously, fighting in skirts and like a pants stock thing like that? Pretty fucking impressive. Right, don't have that. Double check the board. Has anything popped up? Cool. The computer has popped up. And with you there, Jared. Exercise amendments as you see fit. Need the password to unlock. We're making progress. Now, if I quit out, I can now go to that once I talk to the tech guy. Who the fuck is the tech guy? Who the blazes is tech guy? How the fuck do I get to tech guy? This is horribly inconvenient right now. Okay, there. Fight him. Around. Through there. What the fuck am I trying to do? Okay, we found that. We need to talk to the club guy. Tech guy. Yeah, but you're my fucking tech guy at this point. How the hell do I do this? Explain it to me. How do I enter the sound booth? This is not making any fucking sense, lads. I am doing my best, but dear God, this is not doing well. So we're missing that and that. Number 6 is the safe. Where the fuck is her safe? Jared, tell me where the safe is. Is it through here? Well,
everyone into position. Shut down all entrances and exits.
have you guys seen a safe? Don't you love it when guides to a game are just as vague, if not more so, than if you were to just try and figure it out. Yeah, I know, Jared. I am just looking for literally anyone who has any modicum of explanation as to where the fuck I'm supposed to look for shit. Because right now it is making about as much sense as a penguin in a cocktail lounge. Oh, you're right, Bite. It's clearly like a metaphorical thing that we're supposed to be looking for, and not like, you know, an actual statement. You know, sort of like the way that people talk about the Rubicon, because the Rubicon does not actually exist. That's... Unfortunately, Jared, I also have it looked up and sitting on a second tab that I keep running back and forth between. So it's giving me an answer, just not the answer that I need. And it's good to see that this woman has 2 children. The issue is I'm not sure whether or not those 2 children are still alive. And behold, the great martial arts conspiracy board.
I see you. We see you.
Yeah, I thought you'd know this, Bite, but it actually doesn't exist. It's a conspiracy made up by the Aztecs to try and obfuscate the true history of the world. This mystery just keeps on running deeper.
Any regrets now?
Fucking hell. Actually, is there anything we can immediately unlock? No. We're gonna go to another hideout, specifically the club, no, not the museum. Actually, we do need to go back to the museum to look at the face statue.
Eyes on the target in the atrium. Everyone get into position. It was foolish of you to come here.
Absolutely.
Put that down.
Why do you think I did it? There we go. Full parry and destruction. Well, Jared, keeping up the conversation, since you mentioned Warhammer, what is your... do you play, and if so, what is your faction?
You can't beat us all.
I actually think I can. I got an achievement called Sword Stained in Blood. I have no idea what that achievement is, but we fucking did it.
He's here.
Ah, fair. Fair enough. It's something I do kind of want to get into, but unfortunately I do not have the money to be able to afford a hobby like that. Is this... Nope. Must be... Ah. Hello.
Looking for something?
Yeah, you. And specifically, the statue you're looking at. Strange mask. Seems to be mocking me. Wonderful. Good to know. Thank you, all-knowing bite. You are a very useful individual to have around. Okay, so we got that. Only thing that's missing right now is 14. Salamanders are a really cool faction. I will admit that. Okay, so that means now we need to go back to the club. Quit. Now we'll... How much... Yeah, no, we don't have enough XP to make it worth it. So we'll give up on this hideout and go from there. Right, we need to find a way into the club. Specifically, the... sound booth. Right, says that the tech guy is early enough. Hey, we all do all we can to be a fairly regular individual, and fiber is very important in your diet. Beans are important to eat and whatnot. Hey, dude.
Yeah? What do you want?
Sean.
Where can I find him?
Guys,
If you're gonna cause issues, I will cause issues right back. Yeah, I mentioned it in passing, but there's a really good Mexican restaurant that I only recently tried near me. It would be a good excuse to go there a little more often. Well, I've heard the more that you eat, the more that you toot, Jared. And I'm not quite sure how realistic of a statement that is, but if nothing else, it's a fascinating little statement to have, you know, whether or not of its validity. I know it. Nice little Mexican restaurant. Darkest fucking place I've been to in a while. It seems that lighting is a foreign concept to them, which I do not mind, but the food is damn good. Only really gotten takeaway from them. Honestly, I love me a good enchilada. A good enchilada is probably like one of the best bits of food you can get. They've got a really fun basically set of meal deals you can get. More or less, Jared, you gotta find the right balance for stuff like that. Let's okay, cool. So that's how the trip mechanic works. But yeah, no, I love me a good enchilada or something like that. Not sure if that's more a Tex-Mex than anything, but either way, that is probably one of my go-to for foods when ordering. That or like a smothered burrito, which, as far as I'm aware, might be like peak white person shit, but as you can tell, I am in fact pretty fucking white. Now what's your go-to for a bit of Mexican bites? Ooh. Kabat focus. That's good to have. And how about you, Jared? What's your go-to
You want some more?
bit of Mexican? Fucking hell. I'm gonna see if I can find a throat lozenge real quick. Be back in like 5 seconds, and I will leave you with a lion. There is no lozenge. White People Taco Night is a pretty damn good bit of fun. Will admit, are you the person I need to talk to? Will admit I probably lean a bit more towards like the, for lack of a better term, advanced white people taco. But I do love me a white person taco. Just not sure about the olives. Like I'm sure it's pretty good. I just have yet to have olives on a taco and find it a particularly worthwhile experience.
The two giants over there. What's behind those doors?
Night fight in the burning event.
Excellent.
Lovely. Is that the side I need to get to? I would say maybe not on stream, or maybe towards the end of stream. We'll have to see how things are going. If we're thinking about the same video, you and I. Those are a good one as well. Yeah, I will admit though, I am a little spoiled when it comes to this variety of food, just because, you know, living near the Four Corners area. So it's, you know, gonna be a bit more local than some of the other, you know, other places you could get it, like say the Midwest. Right, where's the plow and sound guy?
That's closed for tonight.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Where's the sound guy? I need to talk to him.
Hey, didn't you hear what she just said? We're closed for the night.
Miss, you don't need to give me attitude like that. Attitude like that is absolutely not required in a situation like this, you understand? Fucking hell. I am not doing wonderfully. Ah, White People Taco Night song. I have not heard that one. But yeah, no, Carnitas is a pretty safe bet as well. Boom. Seriously, where is the fucking sound guy? Huevos Rancheros is a absolutely amazing choice when it comes to getting some good breakfast fare. I know this absolutely does not count as a Mexican food item, but since it involves green chili, I'll give it a good shout like I did last stream. But if you get the chance, a good Pueblo slopper is fucking amazing. Why did you have to go Super Saiyan? Cool, use that to break out. Yeah, I'll sweep you. Yeah, I keep saying it, but if you get the chance, get a good Pueblo slopper. They won't change your life or anything, but you'll enjoy it.
You were not supposed to be part of tonight's group. Let me through. I don't want any trouble. You already found it.
Seriously, where... We're not ending up where we need to go. And that is bothering the shit out of me. Let's look over back on Google. What does it say? Okay, says I might need to restart the level and go talk to a dude at the bar. Let's hope it's correct. Because if not, we will be seeing a lot of the same area.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list,
Good old water.
Party. Back up.
It's so quenching.
I pity you.
Boom. Get that sorted.
Yeah? What do you want?
Are you the guy I need? Does not look like it. I really hope you're not the guy I need.
Put that down. Any regrets?
Yeah, any bit of food that you guys, or cuisine that you guys are particularly partial to. I love me some good Ethiopian food. I'll get it whenever I get the chance. Fortunately, there's a fair amount of Ethiopian places near me. But do fully understand that that is not entirely usual. Though a fascinating bit of trivia about tacos and all that, I believe that at least this was true. I'm not sure how true it is right now, but for a while Norway was like the second most consuming of tacos per capita in the world. There we go. Use this to get cabalt focus. Not sure where it wants me to put the emphasis on that word. You gotta love a white person taco night. This is exactly where I need to be. Okay, we managed to get to exactly the wrong side every single time we tried to go. Boom. Keep up the pressure.
More time is up.
Do appreciate the Technicolor outfit you lot have. It's very, very nice. But get you dealt with. I'll have to watch it when I get the chance, because I thought I knew which video this was, but apparently I do not. There we go, get this dealt with. Is this the door I need? Yes, it is. Cool. Hey, dude. Computer access.
A locked computer of someone important.
Why should I help you?
This someone important is the head of the corporation.
Really? You got some nerve going after her. I like that. Try to use this.
We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we fucking did it.
It'll be fun.
Thank you. What else? Tech guy entering the sound booth. Does this mean that we have another full board completed? We have another full board completed. We get to that one, and it should be able to shape out pretty well. Cool. And with this, how much XP? And we're gonna give up on this, and then we can go over to the tower, and that should give us what we need. Bite, Jared, we are almost at the end of this path. We are almost there. So what, we just need to head all the way up to the top of the tower, fight those people, and then we'll figure out what we need.
Welcome, sir. She's
Yep.
waiting for you.
Hello. How are you, sir? Boom. Done and dusted. Now we go over and talk to our friends, which we can then use to go all the way and find out where the fuck the safe is.
Look at your face. Not even a scar.
Yep, here we are. Break that.
Take him out! Damn, he's on.
Take care of Knife Woman first. That's actually a lesser known Batman villain, Knife Woman.
Insane.
Of course I'm insane. I'm attacking you with a knife. Right, now we run over here. Unlock the computer. What do we got? Need a password to unlock it. We've unlocked it. Now, what did we get? Did we get anything good? Cool, the safe. Unlock the safe. Now that sends us to over here. Artist's key, an old silver key. And do you know where the old artist's key leads? Yes, it leads all the way back into the artist's workshop. And we got the Guardian Vows. And do you know what the Guardian's Vows say to us? Vow that swears to protect the talismans. Looks like my father, Sean's and Jing Feng's. Traps created to corrupt. Malevolence of their powers used to be strong. Guardians must always serve. Alright, cool. And now that means that we get to go all the way to here and go from there. And the YouTube trends back at the beginning were always interesting to try and see what was going on. But ladies and fucking gentlemen, we are getting one step closer to figuring this out. And now we need to go to... That's right, we go to the museum and specifically go up to the top floor. And we can do that by navigating the stairs, I think. And then once we navigate the stairs, congratulations, all we need to do is get an additional item that will be found in the final area, which apparently is a newspaper clipping that I missed. I don't know how I missed a newspaper clipping, but we did.
Eyes on the target in the atrium. Everyone get into position.
Crest on a bike, it's 8 o'clock.
It was foolish of you to come here.
Incredibly so.
He has a weapon.
That's what, we just take the stairs all the way up to the top and we should be able to deal with this. God, I am missing out on an inside joke here, and by God, I will figure it out by the end of stream.
You stay there.
I don't want to stay there. There we go, all the way down. Finish that. And if we just take stairs all the way to the top, that should get us right to the artist's room.
You can't beat us all.
I beg to differ. Yeah, no, I took an educated guess that it was the taco video. I just, again, have yet to watch the damn thing. We'll finish out the night with our little taco video. It shouldn't cause any issues, I hope. I'm just not sure how it's gonna react to being, or how the YouTube copyright system is gonna react to that being shown on stream. Now we go here, open the gate, open the artist's quarters. What do we got? Lots of dolls and shit. A bit of carving. Alright, Bite. You were able to figure out what the diesel engine, or what the diesel generator meant. The fuck does this mean? Like, the rest of these we can figure out fairly easily. But what the fuck does that impressionist piece mean? I'm gonna go with impressionist because I don't know what else to call it. And here it is, the murder of her sister, I think. Family photo. Ah, yep. And this is proof. Kuroki, let's go with that, had a twin, must be why she is so obsessed. Something terrible seemed to happen to her at some point in her life. You know, SIFU, put the fucking dots together. Why do you think that something bad happened to her sister at some point in her life? We've got a broken kunai, what looks like a shrine, and a massive fucking painting of her having just gutted her sister. Connect the dots. You might need to be a bit more specific for me, Jared, because right now I am pulling blanks as to what that actually could mean. Yeah, and we have a single item left to complete the full board. Oh, there's a new Adventure Time show? I thought that series ended a while back. I mean, obviously they might try and reboot it or something, but didn't realize that we already had one. Alright, final item. Turn left once entering the first building. Look on the left-hand side to find a newspaper. Is it in the courtyard?
Welcome to the sanctuary.
I don't feel
This
very
is a place
welcomed.
for broken bodies and spirits. Everyone.
Any regrets now?
Not particularly, sir. Well,
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
ladies and germs, we have fucking done it. We have done it. An article of Yang and the Sanctuary. Today marks the 8th anniversary of the sanctuary that sits high above the city. Founded by a former martial artist, welcomed many patients. Ladies, gentlemen, and by that I mean Jared and Queth, figure out amongst yourselves who gets which role. We've done it. We have completed the board. We have gotten everything we need. And I had a grand fucking time doing it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I know the end got a little bit rambly, and we ended up going on a whole diatribe about Mexican food. It seriously was not... God fucking damn it. I had gone the entire video without calling you... I think I had gone the entire stream without calling you Queth. Fuck. I am so sorry. God fucking damn it. Shit, but we managed to do it. Actually, no, I can use plausible deniability here, Bite. I can say that Queth was here in spirit, and between him and Jared, they need to figure out who is the Jadies and who is the Lenelman. I'm going to use my one instance of plausible deniability here. But fuck, I am so sorry. That is a mistake that I do not understand why I have managed to continuously make, but I have. But yeah, we have managed to get through the entire video and game. I have had so much fun doing it. I have called people the wrong names, and by that I mean a singular person. And with that, I am going to head back to our Wuguan. Once more, thank you guys so much for joining me on this grand old journey that we've been on. It has been so fun to do this, and if I had to guess, next stream will probably be a filler stream while I try and figure out some of the final details of the Metal Gear stuff. Because still trying to fully figure out whether or not I'm gonna go, you know, release order or timeline order. But yeah, I've loved this game a lot. My favorite level was absolutely I appreciate that sentiment, Jared. I appreciate that sentiment. But I absolutely plan on doing something about the museum level, because it is just such a cool level to my mind, and there's just so much that can be done with that, like reviewing all the art from an actual artistic standpoint, which might require me reaching out to like an actual art critic. The boss fight was fucking awful before I figured out how to dodge. It still is awful. I don't fully know how to dodge. You know, I completely recommend it if you have it, or, you know, even if it's like just a little thing. I believe so. I don't know what Absolver is, but if nothing else, this is a cool little outfit to have. I might have to check out Absolver in that case, but yeah, I'm just waffling on here. Again, thank you guys so much for sticking with me the whole way. And yeah, once more. Oh, god damn it, of course somebody else made a video over analyzing the piece of artwork. Curse you, actual art channel. Best I can do is probably give very shitty commentary, but I will burn that bridge when I get to it at a later date. Once more, you all know the drill. Stuff down below, do with it as you see fit. I am gonna probably leave you guys here for the night and try and make myself some Mexican food or some shit. But yeah, thank you thank you all, and see you guys in the next one, and get ready for the incoming Metal Gear Marathon, because holy shit, we are gonna go in deep. See you guys around. Thanks for watching.